What is up, everybody? This is Night Shift, and I'm here for episode 16, which is going to be bowl week for us. And as you guys can see, I didn't make it into the top two. Got close, but we just couldn't get there. Rightfully so. Texas and Wisconsin both went undefeated, but also rightfully so. I believe we are in third in all of the polls with our schedule that we had. So that was not too bad. We ended up number 3. That's a pretty respectable season. Alright, now I'm going to show you guys some All-Americans here. We had 4 All-Americans, 3 of which were freshmen from the from that great recruiting class we just had. And you got Ed St. Ville, the junior. And let's check out those freshman All-Americans. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5. So we got 5 freshman All-Americans. So pretty good recruiting class for us from last year. All right, let's just check out the championship contender real quick before we get into the game. We are sitting at 3, obviously. Somehow that warrants us a C grade. Don't understand that, but whatever. Next year they think 91. We'll see about that. Thinking of next year, I have a feeling that our recruiting class is gonna make us a little bit higher than that. All right, so now here we go with our bowl game. We ended up in the Fiesta Bowl, and we're playing against Cincinnati, which Cincinnati's ranked 14th. For some reason, I drew them in the Fiesta Bowl, and I don't know. I think it's a good thing for us because I think we can definitely take them. So we are going to run it, and run some more with Broadnax as always. As you can see, he ended up, well, he has not finished yet, but he is 4th coming into the game in rushing. So look like we can get him up to 3rd. So let's try to do that. I'm gonna run it a lot with him in this game. You guys are gonna notice that I'm gonna have a little bit more gameplay in this one as far as the drives go. I am going to, since it's the championship game, I'm going to show a little bit more of the drives. So you're going to notice that everything's a tad bit more extensive. Alright, so I want to show you guys this part, obviously, because 3rd and 15. And right off the bat, we have a 4th and 1 at midfield, and you know how I do it at midfield. So I was going to do the QB blast and spread them out, but they left the 2 linebackers in, and just didn't look good to me. So still have them spread out, and I think some crossing routes, one guy going deep should do the trick. And obviously Samuel's wide open right there. I'm going to get my first down, and then we're going back to the ground to run it with Broadnax. And guys, keep an eye on that clock. It just keeps rolling along as we go. And I'd actually end up getting stopped right there. I think I had a bonehead play that I probably shouldn't have run that I tried to run. But 3-0, took away most of the first quarter, so it's good so far. Right now it looks like Cincinnati has a mobile quarterback I'm going to have to deal with. Never like dealing with them because that means I got to spy the quarterback, which means one less guy rushing the quarterback. I don't like that. But as you can see, getting close to getting him, and then Hilliard finally gets in there and gets him for his 11th sack of the season, which is also going to knock them way back, which is important. For some reason, they tried that play on 2nd down. Not sure what that was about. Here on 3rd and 19, they're actually going to go for that 1st down, and I might regret not getting that interception, but we'll see. Alright, now for me, here's 3rd and 13. And couldn't do anything. So I'd end up punting it back to them. And then they got the ball around midfield. And there's another one that I should have got. So that's 2 missed interceptions at this point. And after this one, I almost almost got to him right there, and ends up getting to 3rd and 1. And I just miss hitting him in the backfield right there. And yep, this time he came back to bite me in the butt. And the interception that I dropped cost me the touchdown and the lead. So let's try not to get out of our game plan in this one. It was run it, run it, and run it. So I want to keep trying to run it. But occasionally, when I am running it, that's what happens. I beat him deep with Reggie Watts, and that's a touchdown. Alright, so that's going to give us a 10-7 lead. And they get the ball with 1.5 minutes to go. And Tharp comes up with the big interception. And we're past midfield. So we're in good shape to take the lead into halftime if we do this right. So, unfortunately, Broadnax fumbles right there. And, a couple of missed tackles. And I can't catch him. And now somehow it turned from looking really good into looking not so good. And with 34 seconds, I'm going to try to confuse him, see if I can get a blown coverage, bring the running back out of the backfield, and see what happens. And they actually got open, but I couldn't make the throw. So I'm going to show you guys again. I'm going to keep trying every now and then. That linebacker goes out there and he just can't cover him. Sometimes the safety over the middle can't cover the tight end. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I figure we got some good chances to try here. And again, there we go. There's the blown coverage. And I'm going to get in there for the touchdown. So it ended up working. And actually, that is Pagel's 35th touchdown pass, which is the school record for the season. We're going to take a 17-14 lead into halftime. And, alright, here we go. So, 17-14, this is actually a game here at half. And definitely need to get in there and get some sacks. So, send a couple of blitzes. I come in with some manual blitzes sometimes. And I stop the run, make them have to pass the ball, and they end up in 3rd and 23 and can't convert. They'd end up having to punt. Then we just get the ball back and run it, and run it some more with Broadnax. Get as much as we can on the ground. Try to just control the clock and control the game that way. As long as I can keep churning out first downs with the draw plays and the off-tackle plays, things will definitely work out in my favor. We see again here we got 4th and inches at midfield, and of course I go for it, which I always do. And I get it, which I usually do. But as you can see, I'm having a lot of success running it, so I thought play action would work. And it didn't do too bad. I wish my forward progress got stopped a little closer there, but here on 2nd and 6, Michael comes up with his catch. And now actually you'll notice we're into the 4th quarter, and that's a touchdown. So Broadnax gets in there, extends the lead to 24-14. Alright, now this is their last chance here. If I come up with a stop, this game's going to be over. Quarterback still being a pain in the butt running around. Let's see if I can't get some kind of stop here. And the fumble, and I can't get it. I hate when that happens. It seems like I never recover the fumbles. And there's the first down right after. Next play. You drop that. That actually would have gave them probably another first down. But instead we have a fumble. And it is, again, not recovered by me. And for some reason they ran a draw there on 3rd and 10, and it actually got them 7 yards. Don't know how that happened. And then here on 4th down, they got to go for it. And again, right up the middle. They get it. But at least they're taking up a lot of time. And of that time, I sent the blitz, got there, and that was huge. Back them up, 2nd and 18. Makes this the 3rd and 8. And finally, the 3rd fumble of the drive. I get the sack, I get the fumble, and Harrison's going. And I'm going to dive inside the 5. That way, Cincinnati's going to have to use up all their timeouts before I run it in with Broadnex for one more touchdown on the season. Alright, here we are trying to close it out, but the Hail Mary goes through, and the very next play, we're going to get the nail in the coffin there, the interception. And that's going to do it, guys. That is a 13-0 or 14-0 undefeated season. And there's your final, 31-14. And obviously one of the top 2 teams are going to lose. So I do believe that we're going to finish this season ranked at number 2. Not too bad for being our second season. But again, that's why I show you guys the strength of schedule in the first season is very unimportant. It's the second season and beyond that is important. As you guys watch my guys celebrate here, get the coaches have a handshake, and just bask in the glory of the undefeated season. There's your player of the game, Jordan Broadnax, 22 carries for 122 yards. And there's the trophy, Fiesta Bowl trophy. And we are the Fiesta Bowl champs. There we go. Alright, before we get out of here, I'll show you guys some stats. I only completed 6 passes in the whole game. And we had the 22 rushes by Broadnax for 122. But the passes I completed were important. The one to Day and the one to Watts both went for 75 and a touchdown. Both important to keep control of the game. So they were all set up by the 22 runs by Broadnax. We had a few sacks and a couple of picks, one by Tharp early and the dagger by Ivy late. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Catch me next time for the wrap-up of the 2013 season as well as the off-season, so we can get ready for a nice run at the title in 2014. Peace, guys.